Hello, I'm Holly, I'm from Peterborough in the United Kingdom. I've had my BuffEnuff now for, I think, nearing on just over a month. About 6 weeks ago, injured my knee at the gym. I was actually tying my shoelace up, I wasn't actually doing any physical movement. After initial assessment, the doctor was under the impression I possibly had a meniscus tear. I had my MRI scans, had the results back, and they've come back completely normal, which is great. However, after speaking to my therapist, we feel like I possibly have got patellofemoral syndrome. So I have been using my BuffEnuff before every session. I do normally like a 5-minute all over buff, shoulders, knees, hips, legs, kind of all over, and I'll focus especially on the knee. I find that doing it beforehand, it really helps warm my muscles before I then do any rehab, physical therapy kind of movements. I also then, if I feel I need to, will buff after a treatment, especially if I'm feeling quite tight in my IT bands. I absolutely love my BuffEnuff, and I have got friends and family who are dying to get their hands on some. It's one of those tools that I think is invaluable, and I really think can help so many people with so many different issues, not only anyone who's very sporty and active, but anyone who, you know, suffers from just general aches and pains. It's amazing how quickly you see results and how quickly you feel better after using a BuffEnuff. As I say, after even the first session, when Dr. Brawl FaceTimed me and helped me with some different movements, I really felt that I was going to kind of get on with this method of rehabilitation quite well, especially as it was for me injury related. I'm still not active at the gym. I can't perform a lot of movements like squats, etc., purely because of the pain. However, next week I'm starting a full rehab program, and I can tell you that my BuffEnuff will be included in that every single time. And I think what's great as well is you can kind of get it to work for what feels good for you. So I follow these, flat tilt edge. I use all of these different methods that Dr. Brawl showed me. However, I found that there's certain things that feel really good and certain things that feel not so good. And it's just great because it's one of those tools as well where you feel you can use it and you don't have to be overly conscious about hurting yourself. Whereas with other forms of like rollouts and other kind of muscle stimulation, it can be quite painful and it can cause irritation if used incorrectly. So yeah, I just thought I would hop on and just say how much I love my BuffEnuff. And I love the fact, because we don't have these in the UK, this is not a thing you see very often. I love the looks I get when I'm at the gym using this. I love the questions I get asked at the gym while I'm using this. Because we really don't have anything like this in the UK, and I feel very lucky to have been able to get my hands on one. So thank you, Dr. Brawl and his team, for creating such an amazing device. And I hope that I will have many, many more years of using this, and hopefully get some more of my friends and family on board as well. So yeah, I hope anyone else who buys enjoys it as much as I have. See you all soon. Bye.